Would you believe my kids were all up by 6:30 a.m. on a Saturday morning? Well, this is how my Saturday went. I prayed, I put on Superbook for them, and I was like, I might as well get my house together and clean it up. So that's what I did, but first I started with some coffee. Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name is Gwendolyn Davis and I love to create content about being productive basically. So cleaning, cooking, just getting things done in life. I also like to do content about, budget friendly, whether it's food or budget friendly decor, budget friendly purchases. So anyway, this video is more about just getting my house together. It's Saturday morning, it's currently 9:04 and I have a lot to do. But the kicker to this is our AC is out. Y'all, we're struggling. It is hot, okay? But things still have to get done. When you're a mother, life goes on. You probably hear my dryer going on. I probably should have put a mic on, but yeah, I don't have one of those. So anyway, and yeah, I just really wanted to create another channel because we do have a family channel, which I post on there often, but I think I'm gonna switch that to only family content because, yeah. One of the main reasons is because I really enjoy being a mom and cleaning up, decluttering, organizing, things like that. And I'm not sure if my audience enjoys that on that channel. So I was like, let me create another channel so I can do what I really enjoy doing. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy doing family content as well, but this is where I thrive. Let me start off by saying that I am a wife. I'm a mother of 6 beautiful children, as I stated earlier, and yeah, I'm busy all the time. I'm a stay-at-home mother now. I was once working, and then after baby number 4, my pastor suggested that I stay home and, just raise my children. So that's what my husband and I decided we would do. And it's been going great. It took a lot for me to get used to the idea of being a stay-at-home mom, especially since in the beginning I thought I would be like a career woman, moving up the ranks, but that's not the plan that God had for my life. And since I've been home, I now see the importance of being home with my kids, especially since I have so many of them and they're still very young. My kids' ages range from 8 to 4 months. So I have an 8-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 2-year-old, and my 4-month-old. So yeah, I just had a baby not too long ago, and I'm just trying to get my house back together. So I hope you all join me for this journey. I love decluttering. I love organizing. I also enjoy decor. I haven't been able to purchase as much decor lately, but I do plan on in the future. As you can see, again, it's Saturday morning, so I'm just folding clothes. I've had so many clothes to fold. As I stated earlier, our AC is out, so it has been hot. But this day was a cool day, so I was able to do a bit more. I also really enjoy cooking. My husband has been on this protein diet, so I've been enjoying making protein meals for him as well as for the whole family because I don't really cook 2 meals. I cook 1 meal and we all enjoy it together. Thankfully, my children enjoy the new recipes as well as some of the older recipes, but I do enjoy cooking. I also enjoy encouraging and motivating others, so hopefully you will stick around just to get some encouragement or motivation to clean up or declutter or organize or whatever you need motivation for. I believe that we should encourage and motivate one another because it's a good thing, right? Like, it's good to be there for other people, especially when they can be going through some of the toughest seasons in their life. And a lot of times you don't really know what people are going through. I know people probably look at me and think, oh, she has a great life, she's home with her kids and she has a husband that's a good man. And these are all true, but I also have my own personal struggles that I deal with. So I enjoy when someone encourages me or just gives me an uplifting word, and I hope that I can do that for you all. As you can see, I'm drinking water because it is very important to drink water, y'all. So I want to start by encouraging you to drink your water. Water intake is so important I try to keep my Stanleys with me. I used to drink out of a lot of Starbucks cups, but I've recently transitioned to, well, not recently, maybe within the last year or two, transitioned to Stanleys, especially when I was pregnant, because I like ice cold water. Now it doesn't have to be ice cold. I just try to drink water. If I remember, I'll add lemon or lime as well to the water. I'm going to try to get into the fruit infused waters more often. But yeah, stick around to see that as well. I'm putting a lot of the items on the steps because my kids' rooms are upstairs. So that's kind of what I do sometimes. If I don't feel like going upstairs at the beginning of the day, I'll put items on the steps and then I'll walk them upstairs. I'm getting better though about just taking things right upstairs. I was mostly doing it this way because I was pregnant, so I was trying not to go up the steps as much, especially being pregnant with baby number 6 and the fact that I'm getting a little bit older now. So yeah, as you can imagine, it's a little challenging to keep my house organized and clean, being that I have 6 children. But what I have learned helps is to involve the children. I'll ask them to help me clean up or ask me to organize. When I told my 2 older children that I would be decluttering the pantry, they have been on me ever since about, when are you gonna do it? Can I help? So they actually enjoy helping and assisting in certain projects, and sometimes they don't want to, but that's life, right? Sometimes we don't want to do things and sometimes we do. So yeah, I do enjoy asking them to help, and most times they volunteer to help. So now I'm in my daughter's room. I'm just gonna put up some items that I have folded. I also decided to get rid of some towels. I feel like I pack a bag for the Goodwill every week. It seems like I'm always getting rid of something because a lot of times it's just clutter and I know we're not going to use it again, so, or I don't really necessarily need it, so I'll just get rid of it just to save on space as well as managing. As you can see here, I have towels in a basket because it makes it easier, especially having multiple kids. Sometimes if I put the towels just like on the shelf, they'll be on the floor. If they try to get one, it's like they all just fall on the floor. So I put my towels in this basket, and then I also put my washcloths in another basket just to help with making sure they don't fall out if they just take out one. And then I also put their sheets in a basket. I put the boys' sheets up top and then the girls' sheets in the middle. And that's kind of how we do that to keep that organized for right now. I would prefer clear organization bins, but the white ones are still aesthetically pleasing and they work great. I repurposed them because I was using them in my pantry, but I've started using clear baskets in my pantry just so I can see what's left. So you'll see that eventually, hopefully within the next 1 or 2 videos, because I really do want to declutter and organize my pantry again. It's organized now, but you know, you can always find ways to be more efficient. I'm sorry, my 4-month-old is like waking up, so I'm just trying to get him together. But yeah, as you can see me doing here, I'm making my daughter's bed because I do think it's important to wash our sheets at least once a week, just to make sure they're fresh. I love to have fresh linen on our beds, so I try to wash everyone's sheets at least once a week. Sometimes I wash everyone's sheets on Saturday and sometimes it's on Friday. If I don't get a chance, then Sunday it is, and they'll just have fresh linen on Sundays. But I try to do it mostly on the weekend. It just depends on the day and what I can get done on Friday. Now that we'll be moving into summer, it should be a little bit more easier to complete certain tasks because I homeschool my older 2. Right now I'll be homeschooling my older 3 starting the next school year, and we're looking forward to it. I'm really excited about it. I started homeschooling about 1.5 years ago, and we actually enjoy it. There are times they want to go to traditional schools, but I think it's more so because they don't have much interaction outside of when we go to church with other kids. And so I'm going to make sure that we have them in some type of groups this coming school year. The main reason I didn't do the homeschooling groups last year is because I was pregnant and it was a really rough pregnancy. And then I just never got a chance to get them into those groups before the school year was out. So yeah, we're definitely going to try to make sure that we can do that for them. As you can see, I finished my one daughter's bed and I cleaned up her room. Normally I'll ask them to come help me clean, but then there are other times where it's just like I'd rather do it myself because I probably could get it done quicker, and I knew we would be going to Sam's Club. So as you can see, they're downstairs. They were actually in and out of the house because my husband was doing some yard work outside, and so they were mostly outside and coming in from time to time to either hold the baby or to refresh themselves. And you'll see very shortly that we did end up going to Sam's Club, so I just took a break from doing the girls' room, and my daughter wanted us to match, so she picked out our matching shirts. My shirt says Mama and their shirts say Minnie. And yes, here's all 8 of us at Sam's Club. It was a nice little shopping trip and a nice get out because, like I said, our AC was off. Our AC actually just came back on yesterday. My husband was able to find some people that were able to fix it. The company that we originally used, the gentleman was sick, so he wasn't able to come out after the initial time, but the new company was able to fix it, and so now I'm just putting up a lot of what we brought. I didn't record everything. This is one of the organizing bins that I'm using to put up the popcorn, and I like this one mainly because it has individual compartments and it keeps the popcorn from sliding down. Again, I do like using clear containers because you can see how much you have left, and though we could just keep the popcorn in the box, it is easier visually to see how much you have left, like I said. So that's the main reason I like using containers. And I just put the chips down there. As you can see, the pantry is somewhat organized, but I do want to get it a little bit more organized because we have some new items, so I just need to redo it. And so after I did that, I came back upstairs to finish the girls' room because I do try to finish a task before starting a new one. I did just want to put the groceries up that we got from Sam's Club, so I did that first, and now I'm back upstairs and just trying to get everything done before my husband comes in and we have to wash the kids because of course we're going to go to church in the morning. So I wanted to get this part out of the way. And also when I fold clothes, it makes it easier to find their clothes for the next week. That bookshelf is what I use to put their outfits for of the week, my girls. So I have 3 girls and 3 boys, and so I'll put one outfit for each girl on each shelf. But now I'm just sweeping up. I am on a mission because I keep forgetting I need to get a broom for the upstairs. I usually have to run downstairs and get the broom just to sweep up here, but I need to get a broom just for upstairs because it'll make it a lot easier when cleaning up. Again, I do ask my children to help, even though they're younger, but for the most part they enjoy helping. Sometimes they fight over which task they're going to do, but yeah, it's always good to get this out of the way just so I won't have so much to do on a given day if we're expecting company or for whatever reason. I do try to make sure that we keep this together. And so I just want to show you how I put their clothes in their drawers. I fold them a certain way so I can see each item, and the next time I'll show you how I fold them. But it just makes it easier to see everything, especially when you have so many kids and you're trying to do everything at one time. It makes it easier to see their clothes. I don't have drawer dividers. I probably will eventually get them, but I just put their dresses on the left side and their shirts on the right side, and then their bottoms in the back, or whatever leftover dresses I have. I'll put it in the back for each drawer. This is my other daughter's room, so she has her own drawer, and I'll put hers in her drawer. As you can see, my oldest son brought my youngest, my baby boy, upstairs, and now I'm going to put my other daughter's sheets on her bed because these just came out of the out of the dryer, so I'm just going to do that for her. And this is where I'm going to end this video. I hope that it inspires you all to clean or organize your house. My husband washed my girls' hair, 2 of my girls, so I could do their hair that night. So yeah, it was just a very busy day, but a good day, productive day. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this content, and I'll see you all in the next video.